Everybody loves an interesting list, and today we're looking at the apartment rent growth leaderboard for Q3. Welcome to Apartment Market Dynamics. I'm Greg Willett. Cameron McIntosh is here as well.
West Coast metros continue to rank as the best of best performers, but the focus on the West isn't quite as heavy as it was previously.
Before we look at the results for individual metros, let's set the stage with some national results. Effective rents for new leases climbed 4.1% during the year-ending third quarter. That's a slowdown from the peak growth rate of 5.6% that was seen in the fall of last year. But still, let's not complain about growth near the 4% mark. That figure is really still healthy in the big picture, and it surpasses what many had expected coming on into the 2016 timeframe.
Turning to individual markets, Sacramento is in the top spot for the second quarter in a row. Today's prices for new leases are up 11.4% from the year-ago rates. While Sacramento is the only big spot where double-digit rent growth is posted, the price hike impressively tops 9% in the Inland Empire, and growth is running a little above 8% in Seattle and a little below 8% in Portland.
We've got a big mover in that group, so let's highlight the 9% plus annual rent growth seen in Riverside-SanBernardino. That performance is up quite a bit from the growth rate of just under 7% seen a quarter ago. With vacancy in this late recovery economy drawn down to less than 3%, we're pretty much completely out of available units in the existing stock. And there's still not all that much on the way. Only about 1,700 units are under construction, so inventory is set to grow by less than 1% in the near term.
Let's complete the list of top 10 rent growth performers among the nation's big markets. Fort Worth is in the number 5 spot. Pricing there is up 7.5%. Growth comes in at 7% in both Nashville and Phoenix and at 6.9% in Los Angeles. Finally, both Dallas and Orange County record 6.7% annual rent growth.
4 more metros register year-over-year price increases of 6% or better. They are Salt Lake City, Las Vegas, Atlanta, and Tampa, St. Petersburg.
Something that jumps out at me when I look at the list of rent growth leaders is that Dallas makes the cut. Fort Worth has been in the top tier of markets for rent growth for a while now, but Dallas usually just misses a spot on the leaderboard. It is still pretty stunning to see North Texas metros doing so well when so much new supply is coming online. Combining Dallas and Fort Worth, the North Texas region had to deal with nearly 19,000 apartment completions over the past year. Plus, there's a bunch of product technically under construction but already in that initial lease up. DFW's total product on the way reaches 50,000 units, with about 30,000 of them set to complete during the coming year.
Another market to highlight is Tampa, which ranks as the top annual rent growth achiever among Florida's big markets as of Q3. The Florida markets seem to take turns on the leaderboard. 1 or 2 of them will post rent growth that's just above the cut point for this list, and then some of the others will just miss the top tier rankings.
Let's look at the metros where annual rent growth as of third quarter was between 5 and 6%, well above the national norm, but not quite strong enough to meet our definition of leaders. Those markets are Charlotte, San Diego, West Palm Beach, Orlando, Oakland, and Fort Lauderdale.
While rents are continuing to climb in Oakland, annual change actually turned negative in the prelim results for Q3 in neighboring San Francisco and San Jose. Pricing cuts also are seen in the first run on performance figures in New York and Houston. Those findings emphasize that stats are getting noisy. The nation's big picture story remains strong, but pockets of a weakness are becoming apparent.
We'll be exploring some of these individual metro stories in the future editions of Apartment Market Dynamics. For now, however, we'll wrap up. I'm Cameron McIntosh, and he's Greg Willett. Thanks for watching.
Want more? Go deeper with MPF Research's apartment market reports. From a national level, down to individual metros, to specific neighborhoods, MPF Research has been providing unparalleled apartment market intelligence to the multifamily industry for almost 5 decades. Learn more by contacting us at 877-284-4938 or visit www.npfresearch.com and click on Market Reports.